This will be a mental health series. This is similar to something I did quite a few years ago, but no longer exists on the channel anymore. Now, when talking about mental health and stuff of that nature, I believe at least the way that I want to do it is transparency. So, quite a few disclaimers here. I am not a professional. I have never been trained. I just suffer with a hell of a lot of mental health problems slash quote unquote conditions. And I've been through a lot in my life. So, not professional, no training whatsoever. This is just me as a human being, just talking through experiences, possibly talking through, again, quote unquote, conditions. And that is it, basically. I hope through this series that I will possibly be able to work through some stuff, maybe be able to help people, maybe. But mainly it's because I'm not a professional. I guess this is a place where I can talk that is safe and will be safe for you guys. So whether you guys get in on the conversation or not, that is completely up to you, and I completely understand. But more so, this is kind of a safe place. I can express myself. You guys can express yourself. Within that, though, trigger warnings. I'm not intending to trigger anyone. I don't want that, but obviously when talking about mental health, stuff can get quite heavy, stuff can get quite serious, as it should be with mental health. Yeah, so I'm not intending to trigger, but trigger warnings ahead. Okay, guys. Oh god, where do I even start with this video? Right, so one thing, or a few things I want to explain. Yes, I'm supposed to be taking time off right now. Right now, I need this. Two, um, this is gonna be a bit of a all over the place video. I kind of know what I want to say, but I also kind of don't know what I want to say. And the other thing that I want to say, by the way, this isn't a reflection on the channel. The channel's doing amazing right now. This is a reflection of stuff in my personal life, which I don't want to talk about just yet, just because it's so complicated, and I don't want to keep making videos. I'd rather make a video when it's all kind of wrapped up, or at least wrapped up to a point where it's like, hey, this is where I am, and this is like concretely a stage one of it, right? So, and I'm fine. Like, I'm not saying that to do with any of my heart issues or any of that. So that's another thing. Like, I don't want you guys kind of, not saying you would or presuming you would, but I don't want, your guys' heads to kind of go down that route. It's not that. Like, yes, the stress is building up, but it's not, So, recently or recent-ish, something happened to me, and it's a good thing, right? On paper, it's a good thing. Mentally, it's a good thing, or should be a good thing, or mentally perceived as a good thing. And I'm in this weird complex spot right now where I feel, right, you know when something is handed to you and everyone else sees the positive in it, and your mind kind of goes, yeah, but there's this pothole and there's this trap, and like, here's the thing, right? For people who may want to yell out, well, just accept the good. Yeah, okay, but how many times has this situation been flipped and you're in it? And because you can see the potholes, and because you can see the dangers, and because you can see potentially how messed up the situation can get, that you're like, that's not a thing. Thanks, buddy, but that's not a thing, and I've kind of got that in my head a lot at the minute, and it's really been bugging me because as much as, and I do want to say as well, because I'm probably going to send this to a few people, because I know I've been off center at the moment, and I know that, right? And this isn't to the people that have recently been trying to help me. This is more like, I just feel so much more trapped and caged than I ever have. And it's, again, not to the people that are helping me. And those people, like, honestly, like, I shouldn't have to keep saying this, but I kind of do. Like, those people that deep down, like, they know who they are. So, if you don't know, like, if you're going to try and take credit for that, like, at least be sure, because, like, I'm sick of it, and I'm going to start calling you out. Not that that's been happening on the channel, but a few times I've sent it to people as kind of an explanation, like, this is my own words, and they're like, oh yeah, but, like, we're on the good side of this, right? Like, we're definitely on the good side of this, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. But there's this weird thing, right, that I should be, again, on paper, the happiest I've ever been. But the weight of what has caused that, and the weight of, well, this has to happen and this still has to happen, and if this doesn't happen within this time period, then it's fucked and it means nothing, right? And I guess, like, I could kind of rant about that kind of paradox all day, right? But I guess what I really want to get across is, don't presume, right? Don't presume that someone is good, because you don't know the situation, and or you don't know the headspace of it, right? And here's the thing, even to the people that are, like, really helping me right now, and I wouldn't be able to get through this, like, quote unquote good thing, right? And I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to just enjoy it, right? But, like, there's that thing, right, that it's because of my headspace, and because of my own mentality, and because I know I've got to jump through this hurdle, and this hurdle, and this hurdle, and this hurdle, and there's that pothole, and there's this, and there's that, and I've got to fucking jump through this hoop, and this hoop, and look, I'm not someone who jumps through hoops, right? Let's get that straight. I don't care who it is. I'm not good at it, and I'm not good at playing politically correct. Like, I'm just not. Not because I'm wanting to be offensive, but just, I'm not good at it, right? It's not built into my DNA, I guess. Or whatever, right? It's just not something I'm good at. And it's really been weighing me down, and it's that presumed part, right? And again, like, to the people that have been helping me and, like, stopping me from suffocating under I don't know if this is the right wording, but the weight of the good thing? Again, and I know I'm kind of talking in riddles, but that's fine. Hopefully the point's still getting across, right? That There's then been other people that know nothing about the situation and what actually needs to happen. That's actually like, oh, this is a good thing, and it can only be a good thing, and just fucking enjoy it and be happy and shut up and get on with it, and like all of that, right? And the part of my head that always ticks over with that, right, is if you were in the boat where you had the good thing, but you had the speed bumps, you had the potholes, you had the obstacles, you know you have to go through certain obstacles, or you can't do the thing that you want to do, right? If you were like, well, just fucking enjoy it, like, get over it, right? It would cause a row, right? That person's gonna get pissed off with you, and rightfully so. And I'm sick of just holding it back. And again, this isn't about the channel. This isn't necessarily even. Well, it's not really about my heart stuff, or it's something that I'll explain down the line when I actually know what's going on. Because I don't want to fill up the channel with a load of one-off videos. I'd rather, as I said, explain when like chapter one's done, or like the first hurdle, or like I actually know what the fuck's going on. And you know, it was funny because I was speaking to near enough, damn it, two of the most important people that have been helping me out, and they were like taking me from place to place and being like, hey, there's this, and like, you know, it's okay. And that was nice. Like, it was because it wasn't that, well, fucking enjoy it and get over it, right? It was really nice to just have the like, it's okay, we'll get through this. And my problem is my brain, I'm not good with 50-50s, right? Even if it's a bad choice. If it's a bad choice, I'd still rather charge ahead than be 50-50 and leave anything behind, right? And that's, look, that's a fault in my character, but like, that's just who I am, right? I'd rather charge right into hell, not give two shits, but once I've decided on that route, and just be like, this is what I'm gonna do, and just 100% commit to it, right? I'm not good with 50-50s. So I guess the point that I'm trying to get across is, even on paper, even if like you'd be like, oh my god, like I'd kill for that sort of opportunity, right? Don't presume it's good. And also don't presume it's easy. And don't presume that you have any idea the physical, mental, emotional, maybe even spiritual toll. Not speaking for myself necessarily, but just in general. Don't presume. And I know we all presume, right? That's kind of human flaw, right? But if it's someone you care about, right, that's in your life, don't presume that it's because it would be good for you, or you could see only that it's positive. Don't presume. And I guess that's kind of the message of this video, actually, that like, I'm okay, but I'm kind of going through a mini nuclear crisis right now, and I realize that I should just be happy and like shut the fuck up and get on with it. And I know I haven't done one of these videos in a hot minute, but it was really building up, and it was really getting to me, and I've been, I don't want to say more down, but I've been more troubled, and I guess down than I have been before all this shit came in. Because now I just feel like I'm fighting time, and everything's got to be done, and nothing can be done, because honestly, regardless of what anybody thinks, it's not really in my control. Like, I can say, yep, I want that, I don't fucking know, sweet, right? But the shop gets to go while we're out, or actually, no, that's been reserved, or... And again, I know I'm using a lot of weird metaphors here, guys, but, like, trust me, it will make sense when I make the explanation video, or to the people important that I'm going to send this. Not that you guys aren't important, but, like, to the people that are, like, in it with me, if that makes sense. And, yeah, so I just really want to say to people, like, people that genuinely care and love me and have been through this since day one with me, and honestly, there's not been a lot of people, like, there really hasn't, and mainly because they haven't listened, or I've just stopped talking about it, because I'm so sick and tired of being told to just get on with it, honestly, but, again, it's a weird thing, right? And because of what it's connected to, like, it's messed up, right? It's messed up. And again, I know I should just be happy. Sorry, guys, I was jumping around too much and I yanked the mic out. But yeah, like, it's frustrating, right? It's frustrating, and I guess for this video, all I'm hoping is that don't presume, right? Or if you're going to presume, at least have the common decency to listen to the other side and, like, listen to it. Don't just start adding your own spin on it. It's really becoming one of my pet peeves of the world, honestly. I know we all do it just to try and relate or, like, understand where it's coming from, but after that point, like, stop presuming. And, like, it's I don't know, right? And again, I know this video's been ranty and all that, but I just really needed to get this out, and yeah, so the message of this video is don't presume. Even if it would be a miracle for you, even if it would be a good thing, you don't know the obstacles, you don't know the potholes. And I just hope the people that have been helping me throughout this hear this, and they know how appreciated they are, and without them, and this is not an exaggeration or a cute metaphor or me just being cute in general, like, I would not be getting through this. So, yeah, be kind to one another, don't presume, and as I said, when I actually know what's going on, I'll let you guys know what's going on. And I guess sooner rather than later, I'm going to be getting back to work, because I've had it and I needed a distraction. So, thank you for all the support recently. The channel's doing amazing. It's honestly one of the only good things that's keeping me afloat, apart from the heart of gold people in my life right now that are keeping me functioning and are keeping me going. But yeah, just don't presume, guys. And yeah, I hope this video did something for you, helped, or maybe yeah, maybe this will get the message across, but we'll have to see.